Hello, welcome to the State Fair. My name is Thomas Garrett, and I was born on 1789. I'm from the state of Delaware. I'm famous because I guided thousands of slaves to freedom using the Underground Railroad. My state nickname is the First State. My date of statehood is 1789. My state capital is the Dover. My favorite thing on my poster is the funny facts. I'll read you 3. Number 1, no one can change clothes in his or her vehicle. Number 2, no one can whisper in church. And number 3, no one can pretend to sleep on a bench on the sidewalk, on the boardwalk. My project, it is Fort Delaware. It was a fort and a prison in the Civil War. It held over 10,000 prisoners and 300,000 soldiers. I made it out of cardboard, plaster of Paris, paint, and fake glazed water. Here's my timeline. My timeline starts at Delaware's date of statehood, 1787, and ends on Delaware's 200th birthday, 1987. My state symbols, I'll read you 1. Delaware state bird. The Delaware state bird is the blue hen. It goes up to 30 pounds. Its body can be gray or blue. Its feet can be many different colors, like white and black. The blue hen is the mascot of Delaware, the fighting blue hen. Thank you.
Hello, I am Martin Luther King Jr., and my state is Georgia, the Peach State. I was born in 1929 in Atlanta, the state capital. I am known for my big influence on the civil rights movement and my famous I Have a Dream speech. I died in Memphis, Tennessee, 1968. My favorite thing on my project is the state symbols. The ones that I drew were very fun to make. I drew the state tree, which is the live oak, the state fruit, which is the peach, and the state flag. It has 13 stars, the state seal, 3 stripes, and the colors red, white, blue, and gold. After the war with the British, Georgia signed the Declaration of Independence and became the 4th state on January 2nd, 1788. My project is on the Okefenokee Swamp. I made it by first painting the background of trees. Then I took dirt, grass, and clear glue, and I mixed them together, and that was my mucky swamp bottom. Then I filled it with glue and put in the animals. My timeline starts at the date of statehood, which is 1788, and it ends on 2015, where the Georgia Aquarium hosts the first Google Week. Thank you for visiting Georgia.
Hi, I'm John F. Kennedy, and I'm from Massachusetts. I was born on May 29th, 1917, and I died on November 22nd, 1963. My state nickname is the Bay State, and the date of statehood is February 6th, 1788. My state capital is Boston, and my favorite thing on my poster is the Massachusetts state map. My project is a scene from the Boston Tea Party, and how I made it is I got the materials for a boat, put American soldiers on that, painted popsicle sticks brown to make a raft and a dock, put British soldiers on that, and put it all on a blue canvas with some tea bags and rocks. Some fun facts is that the first Dunkin' Donuts was opened in Massachusetts, In Webster, Massachusetts, you'll find Lake Longname. The third Monday in April is a legal holiday in Massachusetts called Patriots' Day. The first subway system was built in Boston, Massachusetts, and the Fig Newton was named after Newton, Massachusetts. Some state symbols is the Mayflower, the American elm, my state flag, and my state seal. Major cities is Boston, Barnstable, Norfolk, Springfield, North Adams, Essex, Middlesex, and Worcester. Thank you for visiting Massachusetts.
Hello, my name is Thurgood Marshall, and my state is Maryland. I was born on July 2nd, 1908, and died on January 23rd, 1993. I was famous because I was the first black Supreme Court justice, and while I was a lawyer, I won 29 out of 33 cases. Maryland became a state on April 28th, 1778. My state capital is Annapolis, and Maryland is also known as the Old Line State. My favorite thing on my poster is a tourist attraction called Six Flags America. It is a fun amusement park located in Woodmore, Maryland. My project is on the Chesapeake Bay, which was explored in 1525 by Lucas Vasquez de Ayllon, and the Chesapeake Bay is 10,000 years old. It is the largest estuary in the USA. The Chesapeake Bay Bridge goes across the entire bay through the eastern shore and the western shore. The biggest city in Maryland is Baltimore. It's located at the top central part of Maryland. My state symbols are the Baltimore Oriole, the Black-Eyed Susan, and the Chesapeake Bay Retriever. Another tourist attraction is the National Aquarium. It was opened on April 8th, 1981, and it has at least 2,200,000 gallons of water. Thank you for visiting Maryland, and I hope you have a great day.
Hi, if you don't already know me, I'm Dizzy Gillespie, born on October 21st, 1917, in Charlotte, South Carolina. I'm famous for playing the trumpet and known as a jazz musician who created cubop and was one of the creators of bebop. South Carolina, the Palmetto State, was adopted on March 26, 1776. If you go to the middle of South Carolina, you can find the state capital, Columbia. My favorite thing on my poster is my governor letter from Henry McMaster, the governor of South Carolina. My project is the Civil War at Fort Sumter. I made it out of clay and Civil War figurines and painted the outside blue for the water and the green for the grass. My state symbols, the South Carolina State Gemstone is the amethyst. It was designated in 1969. The South Carolina state flower, the yellow jessamine, was selected the state flower in 1924. The South Carolina state bird is the Carolina wren, replacing the mockingbird in 1942. If you go over here, there are my state poem and my state poem and two tourist attractions. One is Caesar's Head State Park. Another one is Charleston. The state poem is by Patricia Grantham. Thank you for stopping by South Carolina.
Hi, my name is Siena, Clift, and my state is New Hampshire. New Hampshire was the 9th state to become a state. That also means that it was one of the 13 original colonies. New Hampshire was established June 21st, 1788. The first thing I would like to go on to is my license plate. If you look at the top, you will see the motto, Live Free or Die. The motto, Live Free or Die, comes from a statement made by General John Stark during the Revolutionary War, July 31st, 1809. Next thing I'd like to go on to is my NH, the postal abbreviation. The reason why I did it in red, orange, and yellow is because those are the state colors. If you look in the middle, you see my huge map. My dad and I drew the huge map together. My fun fact is that about America's Stonehenge. This is a picture of an example of a Stonehenge. It is named after a similar stone statue in Salem, New Hampshire. Ancient people built these statues more than 4,000 years ago. My state star is Kristen McGulphy. She was born 1948 and she died 1986. Her importance to my state is that she was on the Challenger space shuttle that exploded 72 seconds in the air. Then my diorama. For my diorama, I did the Bretton Woods ski resort on Lake Winnipesaukee. Lake Winnipesaukee is the largest lake in New Hampshire. It has 365 islands. Next is the Bretton Woods ski resort. The Bretton Woods ski resort has 63 trails in total. A place in Bretton Woods people like to visit is Cannon Mountain. Thank you for visiting New Hampshire. Hope you enjoyed.
Step a little bit to the side. There you go. 1 second.
Howdy, folks. Welcome to Virginia, the Old Dominion State. Virginia was established on June 25th, 1788, becoming the 10th state admitted to the Union. My name is Arthur Ashe, and I'm famous for being the first black man to win the U.S. Open. I was born on July 10th, 1943, and died on February 6th, 1993. Over here, as you can see, I built Monticello, which is Thomas Jefferson's house. Monticello means little mountain in Italian. There was 2 Monticellos. The second one didn't have the dome. The first one didn't have the dome. The second one did. It took 20 years to build the second Monticello, and Thomas Jefferson was inspired to build the second Monticello by the architecture in Paris, France. Unfortunately, Thomas Jefferson owned the most amount of slaves in the state of Virginia, and he also wrote the Declaration of Independence, which says all men are created equal, but it's going to take a long time till all people are treated equal. Thomas Jefferson was born in Allegheny County, Virginia in 1743, and was famous for starting the University of Virginia, being our 3rd president, expanding the USA, being the author of the Declaration of Independence, starting the University of Virginia, and going to Paris, France for the United States. Thomas Jefferson died on July 4th, 1826, which was 50 years after the signage of the Declaration of Independence. John Adams, our 2nd president, died on the same day that Thomas Jefferson did. Thank you all for visiting Virginia.
Hello, I am Tristray Arthur and I am from Vermont. I was born October 5th, 1829 and I died November 18th, 1886. I am famous for being the 20th vice president after the 20th president died of assassination and I became the 21st president. The state nickname is the Green Mountain State, and Ver in Vermont means green in French, and Mont in French means mountain, thus the Green Mountain State. And the date of statehood is March 4th, 1791. And my state capital is Montpelier. And my favorite thing on my poster is the Ben and Jerry's history because it is the most fun topics to learn about. And my project is the Ben and Jerry's factory with a cow. And some fun facts is that Vermont is the 14th state and it's the first state not to be a colony. And my timeline as when it became a state and it ended with the first state to allow mail-in voting. And some state symbols, there's the red clover, it is used to make medicines of flavoring, and the northern leopard frog and the red-dog cattle that was bred to over 100 years ago to survive Vermont's deadly winters. Thank you and welcome to Vermont.
Hi, I'm Abraham Lincoln. Hi, I'm Abraham Lincoln from Kentucky. I was born on February 12th, 1806, and died on April 15th, 1856. I am famous for being the president during the Civil War, helping the North defeat the South in the Civil War, and being the president to ban slavery. Kentucky's state nickname is the Bluegrass State because the grass in horse raising fields is called bluegrass. Kentucky became a state on June 1st, 1792, and the capital of Kentucky is Frankfort. The favorite thing on my poster is my paragraphs about Cumberland Falls because I think it's a very interesting place. My project is Cumberland Falls. It is a big thing in Kentucky and a big tourist attraction. It attracts about 750,000 people each year and is a drop-off of Cumberland River, which falls about 69 feet back down to the Cumberland River. It is also sometimes called Little Niagara or Niagara of the South. I made it by taking a box, putting another box inside, and putting gray clay over it. I put orange clay on the sides and put rocks and trees over it to make it look more real. And then I put fake water on the top and bottom for the water. A fun fact about Kentucky is that the Kentucky Derby is held in Kentucky every year on the first Saturday of May at Churchill Downs. The winner gets over $1 million, and the second place gets about $600,000. Thank you for visiting Kentucky.
Hi, I'm Rosa Parks. I was born February 4th, 1913. The reason I'm important to this state, Alabama, known as the Cotton State, is because when a white man came up to me and said to move to the back of the bus, I said no. I was later arrested and bailed out of jail one day later. I died 2004, October 24th. My state is Alabama. Alabama became a state December 14th, 1819. My favorite part about this project, Alabama, is the Apollo 11 rocket. The Apollo 11 rocket was the rocket that put Neil Armstrong, the first person on the moon, How I created a mini version of the Apollo 11 rocket was I stacked up 3 water bottles, put paper around it, and put fake grass, spray painted the fake grass, and hot glued the mini Apollo 11 to the fake grass. My state capital is Montgomery, and some fun facts are the world's first electric trolley system was introduced in Montgomery in 1886. Another fun fact is in late summer and early fall it is common for tropical storms and tornadoes to hit. In 2005, Alabama was severely affected by Hurricane Katrina. Thank you for visiting my state, Alabama.
Welcome to the Sunshine State, aka Florida. My name is Marjorie Stoneman Douglas, and I was born on April 7, 1890. I died on May 14, 1998. I was known for my effort of helping the Everglades, and my book, The Everglades River of Grass, inspired the making of the Everglades National Park. Florida is a very interesting place, and the capital is Tallahassee. Florida's daily statecraft is March 3rd, 1845. My favorite part of my poster are the crazy laws. Here are some. These have to be paid for if an animal parks. You have to pay for the parking meter if you tie an elephant, goat, or an alligator to it. You cannot have a couch underneath your outdoor carport in Cape Coral, and it is illegal to roll a barrel down the street in Pensacola. Also, in Florida, you cannot skateboard without a driver's license. This is my project, the Everglades. I built this project by gluing the shoebox together, sketching mini manatees, putting green paper on the inside of the box, baked dirt on the inside of the box in small hill form, baked mini leaves sticking out of the baked dirt, and mini crocodiles in the box. I glued half of a sheet of blue paper around the wall of the box and glued the mini manatees to the paper. On the side, I put words that say Everglades. I put also letters that spell Florida on the top of the box. Thank you for visiting Florida.
Hi, welcome to West Virginia. I'm Chuck Yeager, and I was born in 1923 in Myra, West Virginia. I died last year on December 7th. I was famous for being the first pilot to fly faster than the speed of sound. That's 1 mile every 4 seconds. West Virginia became a state in 1863, and its capital is Charleston. My project here is Grave Creek Mound, a 69-foot tall, 250-foot wide burial mound. Inside it is jewelry and skeletons. I made it out of clay, glue, paint, artificial trees, artificial glue, artificial grass, and artificial jewelry. One of my favorite things on my state poster is my letter from the governor of West Virginia, Jim Justice. He sent it directly to me, and he signed it. Another one of my favorite things is my crazy laws. In West Virginia, it's illegal to wear hats in theaters. Also, in West Virginia, roadkill may be taken home for supper. In West Virginia, it's illegal to snooze on a train, and it's illegal to whistle underwater. Another one of my favorite things is my timeline. It starts from when West Virginia's date of statehood, and it ends from floods damaged most of McDowell County. Another one of my favorite things is my state animal, the black bear. West Virginia's state animal is the black bear. The black bear became a state animal on March 23rd, 1973. The black bear can be found in all 55 counties of West Virginia. I hope you enjoyed the eastern regions.